Hi guys. So it's March 8th and I'm just sitting here in worship at the feet of my father and just spending some time with him. And I'll be honest with you guys, like I came home from what ended up being kind of a long day, and I was like, maybe I'll just watch something mindless, and just have it on in the background. And instantly, when I opened up YouTube to see if there was any messages on there for me, because that's how God talks to me, is through prophetic words, like I'm sure many of you guys do. I have certain prophets that God brings up to me, and Sunray, beautiful Sunray, is one of the prophets right now, and Alwyn Eus is the other one. Gavin, you've been popping up as well. But Sunray, you've been my main prophetess. I'm so sorry, prophetess for the last month. God's really been using you to minister to me. So thank you, girl. I love you. And but anyways, I got on YouTube to see if there was a message for me, and Sunray, you were on, and you were just talking about total dependency on God, And I had started worship music, but then I felt led to put your video on the big screen. And after I finished watching your video, it was just a quick video. I was just continuing to worship, and the Holy Spirit was just really speaking to me about, appreciating these moments right now. Because if you guys have been watching my videos over the last couple of days, I'm telling you, everything in the spirit has changed for us. Not just me, but all of us who are on this journey with God, who are following Christ. Everything, guys, I am telling you, has changed in the spirit realm, and it's about to manifest into the physical realm. And so that's why I recorded a video earlier about just enduring, because right before the blessing, it's always, it just starts to look like you're not on the right track. Maybe, God isn't going to follow through on his promise, but he is not a man that he shall lie, guys. And I just believe so firmly in that. And even today, he just continues to show himself to me, and I just cannot wait until he allows me to go into more details about, how Holy Spirit is speaking to me. It's just like confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. And I'm like, Daddy, am I still that, needy, that I need that much confirmation? But it's because, I am going through so much right now that I can't even begin to speak on it, because if I was to tell you guys the things that I'm experiencing and what I'm enduring right now, people who don't have strong faith would never follow in these steps, to follow Christ. They would just be too worried. Okay, baby, hold on. I'm gonna grab William because he's here worshiping and he wants to be in the video. But no, people just wouldn't understand, and they would get scared. And so but anyways, that wasn't what I was wanting to say. I wanted to say, the Holy Spirit wanted me to get on here just to tell you guys, these final days, before all of our blessings manifest into the physical realm, just really appreciate these when it's slow right now. It's not slow, actually slow, but it's just the blessing is kind of it feels like to us humans that it's slow to arrive, but God is always on time. We just always think it's a delay, but God's always on time. The only reason why your blessing would be delayed is because maybe you're not being obedient, and you're not you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. And that's not for me to say. That's between you and God, and I'm not the judge, and I don't judge anybody, because I understand I'm on the same journey as you guys. But, you know, really just sit back and worship and go into prayer and read your word and just enjoy these moments while it's peaceful and calm right now, because everyone's lives are about to change. It already has in the spirit. And I'm just sitting here with my son, you know, he's playing with his toys, you know, and God's really blessed us the last couple of days, because I haven't for the last, you know, year really been able to buy William much toys. I mean, he's been a baby. I mean, he's still a baby now, but, you know, he's getting into where he, you know, needs to have toys and stuff like that to play with. And God's really just blessed us with the ability to, you know, go out and buy him some toys so that he has things to help him grow, because he's about to start walking, and yeah, say hi. He's about to start walking, so I got him a walking toy, and, you know, Daddy really blessed us today with being able to get that for us. And it just seemed, I'll tell you guys, this morning it seemed impossible, but God is the God of possibility, and, you know, he made it possible for us today to be able to go do that and not, you know, have not be stressed out about it. So like, oh, you know, I just noticed this necklace in the video, but I don't wear jewelry except for the things that my father gives me. But like these two rings, you know, the band, and I'm going on a tangent now, Holy Spirit, just forgive me. But I just want to speak about, you know, how God has blessed me. I've not worn jewelry for a long time, you know, and it's partly due to God wanting me to stay in the role that I was in, you know, like I can't be out there looking all flashy and stuff like that during that time. But okay, William, you're gonna go play with your toys, okay, so mommy can talk. But anyways, you know, I'm just obedient to it. I don't fret about it. It's kind of a burden when I have to wear jewelry anyways. But the ring, the band, the morning that I got it, I had this feeling like I want a ring, right? And so I went into this pawn shop to buy this radio thing that God had me buy. It ended up being for a friend, but anyways, like 5 hours or so later, maybe it was sooner than that, I ended up finding this ring outside at a random area where it wasn't like where I would like go return it and stuff like that, because I have found rings before and I've returned it, but this ring was somewhere where there was nowhere for me to return it to. So I knew that it was my blessing from God, because I have been, you know, having this desire to get a ring. And so it was like a wedding band, and it was my, you know, it was probably just like, what, 3 weeks ago that happened. And then about William, about 3 days ago, God had me go and buy the blue stone ring. It was like $18, you know, at this little Hispanic market, and to go with this ring. And so it's like I was telling you guys in another video, it just symbolizes my covenant with God. And oh my goodness, my son, you are so feisty. And then this, oh my goodness, William is attacking me. But then the necklace, the chain, God showed it to me. I was in a thrift store to get something for William, and oh my goodness, guys, you see what I'm doing? This is what happens when you have a baby and you're in ministry, and you're a single mom. But it was 99 cents, and that was all I had at that time. And so it was, of course, you know, like it was just like so weird, because it was in this area of the store that it was just sitting there on the ground, and it was just this tiny little chain necklace. And I have always, you know, like before I started this journey, I always liked wearing like chains and stuff like that. And then I've always had this desire to have a gold chain. So God's given me gold chains throughout the last few years, but then I've always had to like let it go and stuff, you know. And then what looks like a pendant is actually like when I was on the road driving to Colorado, God had me pull over to this like abandoned restaurant mechanic shop, you know. And I always know when God has me pull over, there's something there that I'm supposed to see, or he wants to show me something. So I get outside and I'm just kind of walking around the car, you know, just praying and just talking to God. And then I see this earring, like it's like a single, like somebody lost an earring, right? And it had like the little loop thing. And so then I actually found the pendant first, and then I got the chain yesterday. But I knew this pendant was something significant. Like, look how pretty it is, right? It's not like real diamonds or anything, but it doesn't matter. I don't really care about that stuff. But it's just so beautiful. It was just an earring, and then I knew I was supposed to hold on to it and not wear it for my ears, but I knew God had some plans for it. And then yesterday he showed me the chain, and then today I was like, well, how am I supposed to put it together? And I was being such a nerd about it. And then he was like, no, silly, you take the earring piece off, like the little loop part. And lo and behold, it was like super easy. I didn't even need any tools. And then I just linked the earring piece, because there's like a little tiny hole, to this chain. And look at my beautiful necklace that God gave me. And he always does stuff like this for me. I end up putting stuff together that I just randomly find, you know. And but guys, it's like a 12-minute message just to tell you guys that enjoy these last moments that you guys have in the old season, because the phase we're transitioning out of the old and into the new, but it just hasn't manifested into the physical that as humans we can see, but I can feel it in my soul, you know. I mean, I feel joy and I feel peace, and of course it's still difficult and there's trying times, and you know the enemy is really attacking right now. And so just remember, you know, the promises that God made to you, and just remember how your Father speaks to you. And if it's anything other than, you know, peace and, you know, mercy and forgiveness and you know, bringing you to a place of, you know, calm and worship and stuff like that, it's the enemy attacking you and wanting to steer you away from God. So just continue to endure, guys. I'm right here with you. You know, there's so many of us on this journey, and I'm so grateful that I'm not alone. So God bless you guys, and hopefully this is my last video tonight, but you know, I'm worshiping all night tonight. I don't know when I'm gonna go to bed, because God had me drinking coffee like around it was like 4 o'clock, you know. And I'm not a normal coffee drinker. I only drink coffee when God tells me to drink coffee. I've never been a coffee drinker, but I was like, okay, Lord, you know, you obviously want me to stay up tonight, you know, and worship. So that's what me and William are doing. All right, guys, I love you. I'm signing off.